Hi everyone, it's Kev's Magpies YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today's video will be what do I expect from Collingwood's this week clash against Port Adelaide, and I'm also going to be doing something special in this particular video as well. If you are attending Kev's Magpies, welcome, like, comment, share. If you're new to the channel, watch this for the first time, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Now, what do I expect from Collingwood this week? Look, it's not the best of games that we saw. Definitely there are a few things as well that really needs to be worked on. I think the number one thing that we need to really work on, and there's probably like 3 or 4 things that we probably do, but I'll break it down for you guys. Number one is pretty much clearing situations as well and ruck work. One thing that we do need to do as well is that we need to make sure that we are winning our own taps, right? So when there is an underman ruckman in the team, you have to take advantage of it. Whether if you grab it out of the ruck and you get it forward, or you grab it out of the ruck and you get tackled, whatever the play might be. But that's very important to make sure that we have that plan going forward and that we are winning the clearances. Yes, we won the clearances, but the problem is when the opposition were reading Darcy Cameron's taps, they were getting away from clearance as well with speed. So if we can work on that defensively on how we need to set up for attack and then defense, like, okay, how can we make sure that they can't get past us in those situations as well? That's one thing that will get answered for sure. Number 2, I think this is one thing, the game plan and tactics. A lot of things that I see in this particular, where it is the mindset, but the mindset has to be is that you got to go out there and you got to get the game plan going. Our run off halfback, we only scored 2 points, as Anthony from Pricefield said. So what we need to do is that when we get our opportunities, and I know that David King has said that as well, one thing that we need to do to get those opportunities, that we need to get them on. Yes, Dan Houston will be back and that sort of thing as well. But it's now time for us to really get that speed, make that best decision, take the risk to the corridor, especially off halfback. When we run and carry, when we get it in our 450, we are the most dangerous as well. One thing that we do need to do as well is that we need to put some pressure on the opposition and really start looking to make sure that we don't allow Finn Callaghan to get some space. So that's probably another reason on why we do it, but that could be another thing or two as well. Number 3, what do we do with Nick Dacos this week? Look, it is cramped. I think Nick Dacos would have still played his role naturally. But I think for me, what I would do is I would train him and this week and see how he goes. And make sure that he's ticking all the boxes. Now, I know Anthony Pricefield, you mentioned it, that there may be a chance that, and Fly said as well, there may not be a chance that John DeGarry will play round 1. Okay, fair enough. But I think if we had Nick Dacos fit and ready to go, I would have Wednesday session as the most important. There might be a session on a Friday, whatever, that could be the case. So this is a big week for Nick Dacos. We got to make sure that he trains well, make sure he's ticking all the boxes so he can play. Also as well, I will still have Perryman in there. Would I play Ned Long and put Bo McCreary in there? Yeah, I know that past footy did mention it, but I do think that this is an opportunity for us to really, make sure that we put the speed on the game as well. And I know Price Footy has mentioned it as well. Shout out to you, Anthony. You've done a really good job on your channel. But I can't stress that our pace has been a little bit concerned. But if we can get that midfield game going, I reckon it will be alright. Number 4, team selection. Now, we know that Dan Houston will come in. Whether or not Nick Long will come out, who knows, or Ed Allen. Or potentially, maybe we drop someone else from the team. But, look, I would keep Reef in for another week. If most sensible solution is to have Reef out for Dan Houston. That would be the most solution choice that you can have. But if you do need to make a change, you can have Ned Long out and have Ed Allen in, who's got that pace on the wing, but you can also try and get him in the midfield, or you can put Dan Houston in the midfield as well. That would be a potential change that you may need to do as well. Number 5, I think this one is going to be a lot of fun too. How do we bounce back from here? Now, yes, it's only one game, but how do we bounce back is by putting the work on the training track, really look forward to attack, defend as much as we possibly can, and make sure there are times where we don't need to bomb the ball too much, and we need to get our forwards into the game as well, where they're coming up the ground, taking their marks, and they're willing and going as well. We need to lower our kicks when we go forward. Apart from that, that could be the only way that we can do it as well. So it's definitely going to be interesting as well. Now, the Cavs Magpies votes on who are the best Commonwealth players each week. Now, I will be doing this as a shout out, and I will be making a video like a congratulations. I will be doing this on the review after the game. So, guys, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think in the comments below as well. Muchly do appreciate it. One vote is Darcy Cameron. Now, I think he played a really decent game. He was a ruckman that tried really hard, and he certainly got into the game as much as he possibly can. And yes, he's very good at taking instant marks. Yes, he made a bit more mistakes, but that was the reason why he did, the right thing and played his role really, really well. 2 votes is Harry Perryman. Now, this guy, I cannot tell you how much he was great. He was very good coming across from half back, especially in the midfield where he did his role really, really well. And I thought he played a sensational game as on top of that. So that's why he did what he needed to do as well. And 3 votes. Best on ground for the Magpies against GWS is Josh Dacos. What a game from him. He had like 28 disposals. But don't forget, guys, he really did try hard as well. And I think that it's worthy of 3 votes as well. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to drop a like, also drop a sub. Bye for now, and calm the mighty Magpies. Let's go.